It's a choice. This is also such a vibe. What the heck? I've seen worse. It is Showtime. What is he doing? Oh my god. Hello friends and gamers, I'm gonna try to make this quick because this was actually released yesterday from when I'm recording this, so it's like 2 days ago for you guys by the time I actually edit this, because also tomorrow's American Thanksgiving, so I'm not gonna have time to do anything, because then right after that I can finally say we are playing the beta. I think it's is this from the equalizing test? Oh my god, I can't. I think it's equalizing test. I think that's what I put it in my calendar as. I got equalizing test access. I will finally be playing ZENLESS Zone Zero. I'm very excited to finally be playing, especially because I saw very little from CBT1, and it was so long ago that I do not remember how the gameplay works at all, because I saw so little of it to begin with. So we have a character demo to watch, the character demo for Billy. So it looks like how ZENLESS Zone Zero will be running character trailer, teaser, promotional content is we will be getting, I don't know if they called it a trailer, it's a teaser. We'll be getting the teaser, and then a couple days later, we'll be getting a demo. More of the Genshin model as opposed to the Honkai Star Rail model, which I think works because ZENLESS Zone Zero does have more of an active combat system as opposed to Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail is such a passive combat system. You don't, it's turn-based. You don't have to do anything. There's a time and place for everything. I play Star Rail so much because I just throw it on my second monitor. I say this all the time, and it's great. Genshin, however, I have to actually try a little bit harder. So I think it works that this is how they're promoting the game and the characters. Interesting that the first character they're showing us is Billy, so this probably means this is like the pinnacle of combat per se. I don't know if we have 4 or 5 stars. I don't really know how that's gonna work. So like, I know so little about this game, but that will all change very shortly. So it's showtime. I love Persona. We're gonna watch the character demo for Billy. And I really like this character. If you watched the reaction I did for Robo Rodeo, I really like this character. Yeehaw, solidarity, heck yeah, brother. But let us begin. How loud is this? Is it too loud? It's probably okay.
Sun's up already.
So we have a different character starting.
Did you sleep well?
It's probably the 2 sisters, right?
I wouldn't say so.
I forget their
It's
names.
been a bit much recently.
I think one's Anby, and the other one, for whatever reason,
Today's a little slower.
sounds like might be Nicole. Wait, what the? What? Is he talking? Were those his guns talking to each other? Bro, how? What? Also, something I entirely missed from the initial teaser. He's like an anime fan or something. Like, there's like a property he really likes that's like, it's supposed to be an anime or something. Is he talking to his guns? Starlight Nights! That's it! That's it!
Billy, just get your gun and let's get this over with.
Okay, so it was the 2 sisters talking, but this is something entirely different. Also, we need to keep going. We're not going to talk about that poster. We're not going to do it.
No time for a transformation again.
Interesting how they are using like a fantasy language as well as like real life Chinese, because that's Chinese. But then there's also like a fantasy language over here that looks like it's supposedly Japanese. I'm so confused what's going on here, and am I gonna have to blur this out? Do I have to blur out part of this demo? Is this like Eternites all over again? Like it's a character thing, I guess. It's a choice.
Time for a transformation again.
Does he like magical girl anime? Because that's a green flag.
Let's go.
The questionable magazines might be a red flag, but if he's a magical girl anime enjoyer, then that's a total green flag, and I say that as a longtime Sailor Moon watcher. My first ever Halloween costume I ever picked on my own at like 7 years old was Sailor Moon. I need you people to know this. This is also such a vibe! What the heck? I love the music already that we're getting with this game. I can't wait to see the rest. It is heavily giving Persona, but I am also a Persona enjoyer, if you couldn't tell. So I'm not mad. I'm really not mad. It's just like a specific vibe. Because it's also reminding me a lot of the Eternites demo, which I also really enjoyed. Like these guys, these creepy looking, like I was not as phased as I should be because I'm like, oh, I've seen worse. I've seen worse in the last like 2 months. It looks so good, and considering this is the demo, he's out of bullets. Were those his guns talking? Because they just like sighed. What is? Are these? Does he have cognizant weapons?
Piece of cake.
I don't think it'd be the first time, right?
Reloading complete. Round 2.
He takes a little bit of time to reload, but I think that's also might just be for the gag. But it is Showtime. This is so fun. And just like, it's so clean. Okay, that's Ambi, right? Ambi uses dual blades, was it? So they have, is it 1 or 2? I can't tell. It's going way too fast. That's so fun though. So fun. The combat mechanics do look good. It looks so clean. The like world as well. There's Billy.
That wasn't so bad.
Gunslinger from Gentle House. What's with the fade out? I hate a fade out music.
Ladies, good job today.
What is he doing? Oh my god.
I got you some high quality gun oil. Let me look for it.
He's such a character.
We're getting some
They
gacha.
do talk.
Hope it's the thick rejuvenate.
The what who?
I'd rather get the lighter oil. It absorbs
This got weird. This got really weird really fast.
Brigade's military tech and Starlight Knight.
Starlight
One
Knight.
free. It even came with an exclusive boost.
Oh wait, no, is Starlight Knight supposed to be Power Rangers? Circle back, circle back.
An exclusive
Okay, I think it's supposed to be a Power Rangers spinoff, which I also was a Power Rangers enjoyer as a kid, so like, I you know what, I'll call that a green flag.
Come on now.
Self-care.
Feeling relaxed.
Stop.
If only you could speak.
Stop. If only you could speak. Meanwhile, the guns talk to each other. Wild. I also, can I say this? Can I say this? I downloaded the client, right? I logged in the client for the beta, and I guess a sneak peek to people who haven't downloaded it yet or whatever. It's very minimal. This animation right here with all the colors is the animation you get as soon as you log into the game. It shows like the flashing lights warning, and then it shows you that, which when they said flashing lights, I wasn't expecting it to hit me in the face right then and there. I know I'm gonna forget on the day beta servers go up because it's so minimal, but I did that today, so it's like fresh in my brain, and I was like, I was not ready. I was like, oh my god, because I was also very tired. I had just gotten home, my PC was acting up again, and then I just got jump scared by pretty colors, which I love pretty colors, but it was a lot. It was a lot, and I hope there's a setting or a way to turn that off in the future, because it was a lot. It was a lot. I don't, like, I want to show y'all the launcher and like the game login, but I don't think I can yet. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I also feel like I should try to read the, like, Chinese. This is gonna be a test of my language skills playing this game, because it's gonna be like, there's gonna be things and I'm gonna be like, I know there already is things I'm like, I know I should be able to read that, but I have not studied language in so long that I can't. It's gotten really bad. That's our first character though. I think we'll be done here. Like I said in the last video, the character teaser one, I don't think we have combat details or anything like that. I would be curious to see if we get full kit details on HoYoLab pre-release of the character like we do for Genshin Impact. I don't think they would do that yet just because the game is still beta. So I'm curious to see if they'll do that in the future, or if they're gonna go the Star Rail route with the kit details and not release those on HoYoLab. I really hope they go the Genshin Impact route, just because I feel like I get a better understanding of the character going into every new patch, as opposed to, because Genshin does it where you get the kit details pre-release. I can look at it, I can dig into it a little bit, we get some fun lore bits here and there. Star Rail gives us nothing. So on the day of the patch drop, I have to go in and look at the kit there. And granted, I feel like Star Rail kits aren't as complicated once you sort of play it a little bit, because it is turn-based, so it's like, oh, that's how that works. Okay. But with ZENLESS Zone Zero having a more, like I said, a more active combat mechanic, kind of more similar to Genshin, but not, because it looks like it's going to be a lot more active, quite frankly. I almost think it might be like a middle ground between turn-based Star Rail combat and the active sort of combat we get with Genshin. I'm thinking something more along the lines of like Xenoblade Chronicles combat, specifically 3. I think it might be more similar to that, maybe. Like, it's an active combat system, but it's also like the combos are more turn-based-ish. I feel like that's what I'm expecting going into this, because that's what it has seemed like, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And especially, I know from CBT 1 to 2 with Star Rail, there were a lot of changes made. So it's genuinely going to be interesting to see what those changes that are made between 1 and 2 are going into CBT 2 on Friday. I'm very excited, just because I feel like this is going to be a much more polished version of what was available in CBT 1, and it looks like it will be available for a little bit longer, because they actually tweeted something like that the end date would be announced at a later time, and I think that means it'll probably be a little bit longer than CBT1, I'm hoping. I'm very excited just because I have such little experience with this game apart from what they've released promotionally for it, so I'm very excited. Especially because it has like all the things I like. Even just like with this one character with Billy, I love dual wielding any weapon in any game. I think it's so fun. It gives you fast combat, and I really like fast combat. If you give me fast combat, I'm sold. I'm really sold. So I'm excited that this is the character. Like if they're showing us to him here, he's probably a free character, no? Because they did the same thing with March 7th in Star Rail before CBT2. They released, was it before CBT2? It was somewhere before CBT2, I think. Yeah, I think it was right before CBT2. They did the same thing with March, and obviously she's like the first non-player character you get. So I'm curious. We've also seen no combat from the player character, and so I don't think they're actually an active part of combat. It almost is giving like, and I know I said this video would be short, but of course it's not. I think it's reminding me a lot, just like on the surface, that we have the 2 player characters. It almost feels like the omniscient player characters in like Punishing Gray Raven and Honkai Impact, but personified. Which I know of very few games, if any, off the top of my head, that have like gacha games in this style that have a physical version in game of the like captain commandant player character. Honkai Impact got close with the Luna stuff, but not close enough. So I'm like so excited to actually dig into it and kind of see the nitty gritty mechanics and stuff of the game. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Friday's gonna be fun. I'm assuming my video won't go up until Saturday because it's probably gonna be beefy. It's gonna be a big video. I already know because I'm probably gonna do the thing where I sit down and play through the tutorial, but I'm not gonna be able to leave. I feel like, I don't know, we'll see. I'm very excited. If you couldn't tell, I'm very excited. But that is the end of this video. We did a little theorizing of game mechanics, which was probably worth nothing, and I'm probably so wrong because there is video footage of gameplay for this game out there from CBT1, but I didn't play CBT1, so I don't know. I will link Billy's character demo down below so you can watch it yourselves. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I'm gonna go play beta content for another Hoyoverse game, speaking of Honkai Impact. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!